channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Dina. I hope you guys had a great holiday, whether as you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, and I hope you guys had a fantastic New Year's as well. Today I wanted to talk about what 2019 has taught me and what lessons I want to carry over to 2020. And I decided to do this instead of a New Year's resolution video because honestly, I don't do New Year's resolutions, and it's nothing against people who do. I personally just don't like New Year's resolutions because I feel like it makes the excuse that like you can't change your life or you can't set goals unless it's the beginning of a new year. When in reality, I feel like we should be doing that on a daily basis. If anybody really knows me or you have watched my previous videos, you know that I like to keep a journal specifically for setting goals, and I like to do that pretty consistently throughout the year. I like to reassess things that are going on in my life. I like to make long-term goals. I like to make short-term goals, the things that I can really do on a daily basis in my life to make my life better. I highly recommend anybody else do that. Like, you don't need to wait until New Year's to make New Year's resolutions or make resolutions and goals and stuff. I feel like that's something that we should always be doing. So I am sorry if I sound really stuffy right now. I'm like struggling to breathe. I've had this cold on and off throughout the holidays. I think it's just because I haven't gotten enough rest. Anyways, I wanted to talk about 5 main things that 2019 has taught me, lessons that I definitely want to carry over into 2020. And these are things that are personal for me, but they're definitely things that you guys could possibly relate to. So maybe they'll help you in some way. So without any further ado, these are my 5 things that I learned in 2019. Number 1, I learned that I need to be more patient with myself, and I'm very patient when it comes to like other people and stuff, but I am not patient with myself and with life. And what I mean by this is when I set a goal, I feel like I need to like meet it like right away. What I need to learn is that a lot of things don't happen overnight. Some things take a lot longer to manifest, and what I need to learn is I need to see the progress. You know, really look at what I have accomplished so far and not get so hard on myself about not having manifested exactly what I want right away. The second thing that I learned in 2019 is that meditation actually helps a lot, and I need to do it more. And if anyone's watching and you have not tried meditation before, and you're the type of person that gets really caught up in your own thoughts and you get really stressed about something and you like kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? You think about all the problems that are in your life and then all the problems that could happen, if that makes any sense. I know there's a word for it, but I cannot think of it right now. If you're that kind of person, like, meditation is really good. And at first, you're gonna have a hard time with it, I'll be honest. Like, the first couple times I did meditation, it was really difficult because you can't get your mind to calm down, and you're trying so hard to meditate and you're hard on yourself because you're like, okay, stop thinking about everything. And it's really hard to get yourself to just chill. But after you do it a few times, it becomes extremely relaxing. You don't even have to do it for a very long time. Like, you can do it for an hour, you can do it for 20 minutes, honestly, whatever works for you. I personally like to use guided meditations that are on YouTube. So you can find ones that are just instrumental if that's for you. Sometimes I'll just do an instrumental one. Sometimes I will do guided meditations that have some sort of talking in them. If you're the kind of person that, you know, has a hard time just focusing on your breath and calming your thoughts and stuff like that, I would recommend a guided meditation that actually has the talking in it, because when you're listening to someone talk, you focus on what they're saying and you don't focus on the thoughts in your head. So that might be a good place to start. I will definitely be doing a lot more meditating in 2020 because it helps big time. Number 3, so this may sound depressing, and it's not meant to be depressing. It's just like really to put things into perspective, and it's that like life is short and things could change so quickly. So you really need to tell the people that you love, the people that are important in your life, how you feel about them, how much they mean to you, and really make the time for friends and family. And if you're ever like put in a situation at work or whatever it is in life, if you're ever put in a situation where they're forcing you to pick that over your family and friends, then maybe you should, you know, re-examine what you should be doing with your life, because there's nothing more important than family and friends. And obviously I've always known this has always been something that's very important to me, but in the last 4 or 5 years, my family has watched my grandmother on my mom's side just like slowly deteriorate because of Alzheimer's, and then just in the past like month or a couple of months, she has gone downhill so rapidly. The disease just hits a point where it's just like, it's so quick. And the things that we've had to see is just so sad. You watch someone just completely not become themselves anymore. Like, they're barely even there. And it just gets you thinking, like, I'm never gonna be able to like drive down with my family anymore and visit my grandparents at their house. There'll never be another dinner in that house. I'm never gonna like stay over my grandparents again. I'm never gonna have a normal, real conversation with my grandmother ever again, because she's barely there anymore. So this is like, again, this is not to be like really depressed or anything, boo-hoo me. Like, this is tough. This is something that my entire family is going through, but it really puts life into perspective that you cannot take anything for granted. So every single family Christmas, every single visit to your grandparents, every single year that they are there, and you get to have a conversation with them and you get to spend time with your family friends, honestly appreciate everything. So never take those things for granted. Number 4, and this is a really, really big one for me this year, and it is, if you're too scared to do something but you really want to do it, but you're scared to fail, just do it. And this is mainly because of my YouTube channel. This is something that I've always wanted to do for a very long time, and it is really, really scary getting started doing this. And I mean, I would say that I did a pretty good job for like, I haven't done it for a full year yet. I feel like I've definitely come a long way and I've learned a lot of things, and I'm really proud of myself for, you know, putting myself out there and stepping forward and doing something that I wanted to do but scared me so much. Obviously there's a lot more growth there for me, and my YouTube channel obviously hasn't grown to what I want it to be yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm hoping that 2020 has a lot of things in store for me. There's so many friends that I know that have wanted to do similar things, so I hope this gives them the push to just go ahead and do it. And it doesn't have to be YouTube, like it could be anything. Like, if there's something that you really want to do that you're super passionate about but you're too scared to do it, just do it, because like the more you procrastinate and the more you think of reasons why you're not going to be good at it, why you can't do it, then it's never going to get done. So you kind of just have to like give yourself that push and take that one step, because once you take that first step, then everything after that is a lot easier. Number 5, and it is really hard to like narrow this down to one sentence or term, but basically it's that society, like large industries and businesses and stuff, people that have a lot of control or power in society, they want us to believe that we need to live a certain way, we need certain objects and stuff to be happy, but that is not true. And life is so much more than that. I want to start being more mindful of my footprint on this earth. I want to make sure that I'm not consuming as much as I have in previous years. I want to stop contributing to fast fashion the way I have in the past, and I'm not saying I'm like a crazy shopper, because I'm not. But my problem is, and I don't know if, I know this is not just me, like I know there's definitely, like I have friends and stuff that have like done this thing as well, is where like we have a whole bunch of clothes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of clothes, but I always feel like I have nothing to wear. And I think it's because a lot of us don't think too hard about the things that we buy. We're just like, oh, this is really pretty, and we kind of impulse buy it, but we don't think of all the different ways that we can incorporate something into our wardrobe. And what I mean by that is like, it's kind of like I guess a minimalistic lifestyle kind of idea, where when you buy a piece of clothing, you got to make sure that you can wear it so many different ways. Like, when you buy an outfit, you shouldn't only have to be able to wear it like that as that outfit. You know what I mean? Like, when you buy a shirt, like, does it go with this pair of pants? Does it go with this pair of pants? Does it go with this pair of leggings? Can you wear this legging with this shirt? Like, you should be able to mix match a whole bunch of different things. Otherwise, what's the point of having it? Because then if you can only wear it as that outfit and you feel like you've already worn that outfit before, then you're like, oh, I have nothing to wear. So that's something I really want to work on. I want to work on being more mindful of how I choose my clothes, and like really thinking about my like wardrobe as a whole. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that yet. I think I need to like go through all my clothes and really figure out what, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, what pieces of clothing I need in my wardrobe to like make it whole, so I never feel like I have nothing to wear, and then stop impulse buying the things that are not going to be helpful in that situation. And I want to also stop buying from like the same sort of retail stores that I have in the past. Like I love Urban Planet, I love Fashion Nova, I love a good deal, and like occasionally maybe I'll shop from there, but I do want to start thrifting because it is so much more eco-friendly. I've just been watching a lot more videos lately about the environment and like what all the things that we do have an impact on the environment, and I just want to stop having such a big footprint. Like I just don't want to be a part of that. I want to be part of the group that's really making a difference. So there's certain things in my life, certain habits and stuff that I want to change, and I could make a whole other video about that. But this is one thing. Fast fashion is definitely something that is a big part of our society. It's all over Instagram, it's all over everywhere, where we feel like we need these clothes to like stand out. God forbid we wear the same outfit twice, then like we're not cool. Like we all know the Kardashians don't wear an outfit twice and stuff, and it's so ridiculous and it's so wasteful. So I just don't want to be a part of that anymore. We live in such a superficial society, honestly, and that's why I try to surround myself with a certain group of people. That is why I try to only follow certain types of people on social media now. This rant is just like could go on forever, but my point is that I want to be part of the group of people in the world that makes a difference and lives meaningfully and understands what's important in life, understands the things that really matter in our life, because at the end of the day, when we all die, it's not gonna matter how many clothes we have. It's not gonna matter how nice our makeup is, or you know, how many followers we had on Instagram or whatever. Like none of that stuff is gonna matter at the end of the day. I hope you guys like this video. I hope there's something that really clicked with you in some way, that resonated with you, that maybe will help you make better decisions, or you know, choices that will really help you in 2020. I hope you guys have a fantastic start to the year. Thanks again for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Honestly, it really helps me out. I really appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. My channel is definitely a place where I like to do more, you know, positive things to motivate people, things that motivate me. Honestly, this is kind of like, my channel is a place of growth, and I like to do fun, goofy things sometimes because I am, honestly, that's how I am in real life. Like anyone who knows me, like I'm a really weird person and I just do weird things. So I like to do that kind of thing as well on my channel, but it's definitely a place where I like to grow and tell you guys about my growth and stuff, and maybe inspire other people too. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and yeah, thanks again for watching. Bye bye guys.